everyone. Merry Christmas Eve. This is a very special edition of Children's Church for this Christmas Eve as we prepare to celebrate the birth of Jesus and say goodbye to Advent for another year. However, we are going to light our Advent wreath together on this Christmas Eve as we prepare to welcome the Christ child in our midst. So if you have it nearby, I invite you to bring your Advent wreath to wherever you are watching, and we will light it together. As we light our Advent wreath, I'd really like for us to say the 4 words that we've been learning throughout Advent this year. And then, if you have one, put a candle in the center or light an additional candle for the Christ child. So let's light them together. Our first candle for hope. Our second candle for love. Our third candle for joy. Our fourth candle for peace. And our last candle for the Christ child. Yay, I'm so excited. The magical night is finally here. The stockings are hung, the Bible is ready to be read, and I hope that you are excited to celebrate and welcome the Christ child with me this evening. But first, I need to change into something a little more festive. Purple is the color of Advent, but since we're moving into Christmas, I feel like I need to wear something a little bit more on the festive side. So while I'm doing that, why don't you sing with Miss Runa, the song that we've been learning all throughout Advent, all throughout the month of December, This Little Light of Mine, as you sign it by singing, or sing by signing together.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine all over the world. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Like I said, I need to change into something a little more festive. Let's see what I can come up with. Oh, it's been a few years since I wore this. It's a little too small. Let's try something else. This is one of my favorites, Santa Claus. It's Grumpy Cat, but I think it's a little too tacky for you guys. So let's try something else. I look like a pink nightmare. No. That's much better. Oh yeah. Come on, let's go learn about the Christmas story together. There we go. That's much better. Thank you so much for singing by signing all of this month. I've had so much fun, and I hope you have too. Thank you so much, Miss Runa, for teaching us this song this month. As we've been saying all month, this little light of mine turned 100 years old this year. Originally sung by Fannie Lou Hamer, it has given hope to people through many, many decades now. Throughout the last 100 years, it helps us to believe. And that's what your singing and signing help me do, believe. As we've talked about hope, peace, love, and joy this year, we settle on this last word, believe. Believe tonight that the Christ child was born in a lowly manger. It's so easy to forget all of this in the hustle and bustle of Christmas. But as we focus in tonight on the true meaning of this Christmas season, I hope you will listen and learn and believe. Part of this is our Advent Family Film Festival that we've been doing all month. We've watched a lot of really cool films, and there's one more to go. So whether you watch it tonight or sometime over the next 12 days during the Christmas season, I invite you to watch The Polar Express. Believe, if you have watched this movie before, is a big word. And I hope that you will watch it and believe in Jesus and the hope, joy, love, and peace that he brings into our world, and that you also bring into our world. So I invite you to change into something comfortable if you're not already, to settle in maybe with a blankie and a pillow and a stuffed animal, and listen to the story of the first Christmas.
Hear these words from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 2, verses 1 through 7. In those days, the Emperor Augustus ruled over many lands and many, many people. Emperor Augustus decided that he wanted a list of every person in his realm. He ordered everyone to go to the towns where their ancestors had come from. This is where they would have put their names on the emperor's list. This meant that many people had to travel a long way. Joseph, who came from the family of King David, would have to travel from his home in Nazareth in Galilee to the city of Bethlehem in Judea, which was known as the city of David. Joseph made the long trip to Bethlehem with Mary, who was expecting her first child. While they were in Bethlehem, the time came for Mary to have her baby. Mary and Joseph could not find room in the inn where travelers usually stayed. They found shelter in a place with the animals, and there Mary gave birth to their newborn son, Jesus. Mary wrapped her baby in bands of cloth. When it was time for him to sleep, she laid him in a manger, the animals' feeding trough. Here ends our Christmas Eve scripture reading. Thanks be to God, who is still speaking. Something we like to do in our house during Advent is set up our nativity scene. Maybe you have a nativity scene at your house too. But we don't put the baby Jesus in there until Christmas Eve. So if you've been waiting to put baby Jesus in your manger scene, let's do it together. Welcome to the world, baby Jesus. Happy birthday.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas season. Please shout it with me. Merry Christmas! Let's do it one more time together. Merry Christmas! Christ is born in Bethlehem, bringing love, joy, hope, and peace to us all. Have a wonderful Christmas season, and I'll see you very soon.